Hey guys, welcome to the deck profile of our top 8 with Jarfar Wheel, and there it is, my prize right here. This is my scar. I'm very proud of my first one I've ever won, which is a bit sad, but hey, I won it. That's all that matters. So I'll show you what deck I was playing. Jarfar Wheel. So I'm just going to go through my deck profile and just show you what I was using because I think it's a bit spicy, it's a bit interesting, and I didn't just do kind of the generic stuff. And no one's really playing Jafar anymore, and I think that's sad because Jafar's really fun. So of course I'm using four of the main Jafar. I think the issue that people have with this deck is they're too busy trying to find Jafar and do this combo. I actually don't think this combo is that good. It can win you a game, but actually steel blue purple can in fact just kind of go off anyway. Like you can win through aggro and everything else. Like you don't really need this, but this is just such a fun win con. And also, to be honest, as soon as you get this card out, people use all their stuff to destroy it. So actually, it's quite a nice moment because they're using all their stuff to destroy it, and then actually you have way better cards that you'd rather them not destroy. So yeah, obviously four of this, and I ink this card multiple times. Like this card is just easy ink, like easy stuff. Then I'm playing two of the Jugnauts because it's just a good card. I mean, it's just a really strong card that honestly, you summon this card, and even if it gets hit by something, even if you don't have this guy in your hand, but you have this, it's sick. It's a draw one, it's a 3/4, and I mean, it's a 4 drop. It's a good 4 drop. And if you worst case scenario, you shift it onto a 2, crazy card. Then, of course, the other Jafars. I'm only actually playing 5 Jafars. I'm not playing anything else underneath. The games that I won with this Jafar, I actually hard summoned him more than I did any of this. This card is just an out to evasive. It's a really good out to genies. It's just a good card all around, and I think this card is crazy, and I think this is probably the best Jafar. I wanted to play one of this one. I didn't in the end. I think this one's also kind of good, and I like this one a lot because it again takes quite a lot of damage. People will usually target this card, and actually his effect is on summon anyway, so it doesn't really matter that he dies. And like his 2 lore if he survives, and like I say, like, his effect is good to dig your deck, so he is quite good. But I didn't play him and dig well, so I guess he's not that great. Of course, 3 Smees. 4 Smees, sorry. This card's crazy. Just any steel build, you play this card. Crazy card, amazing card. My one drops, I forgot to say, my one drops. We'll go to my one drops now because that just kind of makes sense. So I had 4 Robin Hoods, but unfortunately I'm borrowing. I borrowed 2 because I suck. And 3 Magic Broom, which again I don't own, but they're there. Crazy card. Absolutely great card. Magic Broom is really good. I think if I was to play again, and I probably will, I'm probably going to go back to 3 Chernobyl followers instead of the brooms, though. I don't know. I prefer Chernobyls because there's something about the fact that when you quest, you draw. And I don't know. The thing is with the fact that he's got 1/2, the broom has 1/2 is quite nice, and obviously a 2/1 is less good. But also you can kill things with this, while the 1/2 just can't. Like yes, it doesn't die, but it doesn't. I don't know. I prefer Chernobyls than that, but actually in terms of ratios of ones, it's kind of what I was looking at. I didn't really ever get that done, and I came up against quite a lot of aggro. Probably my MVP. Love this card. P4. If I play 8, I'd play 8. Great card. Love this card. Yes, 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 yes. Great card. 10 out of 10. Best card. Love this card. This is the reason I beat Steelsong. I came up against Steelsong deck. She was very good. She had her first hand was crazy. I actually managed to win in game 3 and 2, but all power to her. She was so good, and this is the only reason I won because I could summon him about 4 times in 5 times, and I drew all of them and I won because of it. Like this card is probably the best. This is probably one of my favorite cards. I love Pete, or as my one is, Pat, because he's much cooler. Then, of course, the almost generic, it's 4 Madam Mims. Ironically, didn't draw this card enough at all, even though I play 4. I will say I'd probably put it down to 3 because I don't really, I don't know, it wasn't that great all the time. And anytime I did draw a lot of them, they weren't actually that useful, but it's still a good card. And I think maybe 4, maybe 3. So, you see one here, there was 3 genies, in fact, so I'll do this. 3 genies. Yeah, just obviously 3 genies. It's I have the really expensive one, and I decided to keep the expensive one just because I want the shiny, and then I can just have the other 2, and I borrowed the other 2 of my friend. Uh, yeah, amazing card. If you draw 2 genies and it's turn 3/4, you win. Like, such a crazy card. Replaces itself. Has 2 lore, has evasive, 2/4, crazy card. Just such a good card. Like, maybe I'd go up to 4, but I don't know. The fact he's uninkable makes it a bit peak sometimes. But yeah, sick card, amazing card. 2 Elsa, yes, love this card. Her effect never really came into play apart from maybe in the last game, but apart from that, still a sick card. I use her quite often, but actually she's just a great card, and like I can see there's situations where she's good. It's just that I just didn't have them. But like, yeah, I know that she's good, and I really like her, and the fact that she's linkable doesn't really matter that much. I'm actually going to put her up to 3 though in my build because I think she's that good, and also she can sing Whole New World, she can sing Grab Your Swords, she can sing loads of cards. Like, she's a great card. Another MVP. She's amazing. Probably will go up to 3 of her. Great card. Just what else needs to be said? Pow! Every single card. I get 2 lore. If you don't want to do anything, you have to sit there. I don't care. I'm waiting for my win con. Like, the more you sit there and don't quest your stuff, I don't care. I'm building up to Jafar. Like, cool, great card. This is an amazing card. Absolutely amazing. Just amazing. My one off. Her effect actually didn't come up. My Yzma. I never got to use the effect, but the amount of times that I summoned her and then she would soak up a bunch of the damage. So then when I was playing other cards that were actually useful, she was always the target, which was good because actually for a 4-drop, 3/3 is quite beefy, or beefy enough. But also the fact that if you don't have any cards in your hand, you're drawing 3. Great card. Of course, we have 4 libraries. Of course, we have 4 libraries. I mean, of course, what else would I have? The best, one of the best. The only reason I beat any of the decks probably was because of this card. This card is great. It's a body. Like, the thing is, with a load of decks, especially against stuff like Steel Song, especially against stuff that has not a lot of attack, especially like green, which is a good example, they actually can't out locations as much as you'd think they can. Like, I played against red green, and it meant that she could only draw a Maui to get away with anything. If she didn't draw the Maui, she lost. So like it, and she didn't draw the Maui. Just saying. So that's like, yeah, a great card, sick card. Just gains you mana return. The draw effect is crazy. Like, yeah, great card, absolutely great card. I forgot to say, big Robin Hood. Just in case everyone was wondering, I did play 4 of the big Robin Hood. That's why I had the little ones in there, because obviously it's just the best steel card. So like, obviously. Then 2 Along Came Zeus's. This should not have been as good as it is. I actually don't think Along Came Zeus is that necessary, especially in this kind of build. But actually, the fact that I'm playing so many genies meant that I could sing this. Yeah, if I needed to, I could just play it, or I could just quest for 2 and then play this on the 4. Like, having a genie and then popping one of their cards. Yeah, I don't know. It just makes it so much better. Great card. 2. Definitely keep it at 2 though. I would not have any more because yeah, you're going to dead draw this. A card that you're very rarely going to dead draw. Let the Storm Rage on. Another one that I will keep at 2. I don't know why 2 is my prime for these kind of cards, but when I have 3, I draw this all the time. When I don't have 3, I don't know. I just wouldn't. I think this card is just a good card at 2, and I don't think I need any more. Maybe I would put it up to 3, maybe, but I don't think so. Love this card. This is how you get lore. This is how you get lure, but this is how you get lure on the early game. Great card. Obviously the 3 of. Most of my deck is 3 and above. Great card, just sing it, and it's a pot of greed. I mean, there's nothing else I need to say about that. Of course, it's 4 Whole New Worlds. Of course it is. Great card. You obviously have to have the foil one here. Sick deck. Just what do you want me to say? I mean, this is it. Great card. Great board. Just can win you the game. In my last game, I was on 4 lore and she was on 19, and by the end of the turn, I was on 20. So like, I sung this and I played this, and I was on 14, and I quested for 2 with Genie. Like, great game. Like, she was on 19 lore. She should have won. Like, but then this card top decked me in the game. Like that's just why this card is crazy. Like, the deck is so fun, and of course, you need this, especially right now, because people are running a lot of aggro. This card is one of those cards that I, again, probably would play at... I wouldn't play any more than 2 at all, but drawing it first is crazy. I shuffled it back too many times, and I think that I need to stop doing that when I see this card, because when you're playing 4 Robin Hoods and whatever, the fact that you get the Robin Hood and then you can just shift straight onto it, and then if you want to, you can just sing this and wipe a board is crazy. Like, and then you're just questing for 2 for fun. Like, I think, yeah, this card is just too good. Yeah, and basically, I don't... In terms of what I would change, like I say, Chernobog would probably go in for the brooms. I think Chernobog's just a better card. They both draw, they both do what they need to do, but yeah, I don't know, I just think that. But apart from that, yeah, the tournament was really good. I think I will try and improve this for set 7 if there is any. If not, I'll probably go back to red-blue, because I like red-blue and it's fun. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Yeah, enjoy.